Hey, it's Sunday, y'all. I'm fucking it all up. Because that's what I do. I fuck things up. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a long, lucrative one. Right, Fish? Alright, let's just jump right in, guys, because I fucking love this game. I love it, Fish. I don't remember what we were doing, though. Where the fuck are we? We got a map now, don't we? Oh, it doesn't show us where we are, though. Oh, that's right. We're in the bookstore. I forgot about this. We got the ghosts. Sand is dripping from a punch bag. The poster says Sidious Fortis. The rest is worn off. It's worth $13. Yeah, we can sell that.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with.
We're a pussy, though.
There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
We got full health.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Because I'm a weightlifter? Look, Kim, it's a trap. Yeah. We did notice the collars, but we still, yeah.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard just moved the collars? Should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
No, it's not that.
Yeah.
It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone.
We're a wrestler?
It's just a memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
There was like a yellow thing that popped up. Worn out wall bars. It looks unsafe. Okay, I guess we're going up the stairs. Hello, does he want to talk to us?
It's dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Fair point. Yes, totally obvious. Flashlights go in hand. Stare at your hand uncomprehendingly.
Right. Now let's get to it.
Some areas are inaccessible without your flashlight. After you've acquired it, go to your inventory and equip it in a held slot.
Do we need it down here? Alright, we can't interact with it. Do we not have a flashlight? We don't have a flashlight. I thought we had one.
Yes?
So can we not even come up here? Old window panes and debris. I guess this is as far as we can go without a flashlight. Looks like there are remains of the 24th window repair shop. I could have swore we had a flashlight. Let's go talk to the kid.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Okay, she's got nothing for us. What's Mama got to
You're
say?
alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes, yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
It was a charnel house of failed business enterprises leaching energy from the bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see there. Just heaps of garbage. Someone should let the sunshine in.
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
You don't have anything of substance to tell her until you found that entity of hers.
Where do we get a flashlight? The pawn shop? Where was the pawn shop? What is that? I don't remember messing with that before. Have we talked to that person? I don't know if we talked to that person.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
Honey, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
You're a man with a fork and a world of soup. A big
I'm
sandwich.
trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Oh, fuck it.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement.
Oh
and
my God, what are we
adrenaline
gonna do?
That precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the
The
ball.
cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready. A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There is time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. They are in awe of your superiority. You are a god to them. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
The inertia can't be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. That's no idea what we're supposed to do.
Bordel de merde!
A whorehouse of shit? It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
Renee is mad. Not a weak right tricep, that's for sure. I'm a god of track and field. Why would I have a problem with anything? I like the first
I
one.
don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
Wait, what?
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Oh, pétanque?
Yes, pétanque. You ruined our pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
We can give him the ball we
Of
picked up.
course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Yeah.
Will this... No, it will goddamn not.
Thank you, officer. This is really something. Honestly, I think it's better than our old bull, even.
Mon Dieu. All right, fine. What do you want, officer?
Yes, why did you come here?
Yeah,
It's
right.
unlikely they know anything about the murder. You never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point. Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
You guys have anything about that?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
Most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Okay.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about police?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Okay, so he's a male chauvinist. Not to mention keeping the station tidy and the men fed and happy. There are no duties.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
No, I don't think so. No.
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top. Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further. Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Is it made by a sea monster rising from the depth? Is it anything to do with all the bullet holes?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire. But why?
Why what?
Why was ever
Because
artillery
that's what
used?
happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Yeah, who are the commandos?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Alright, yeah, it's squeezing a bullet in his
Should have
fist.
fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Why shell them here in Marnaise?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
Beachhead?
Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08.
Deathblow.
The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Sounds
This
grim.
here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the coalition.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
Hold on. Are we still working on it? Okay. Okay. So why is everything so bombed out? Oh, is that why everything's bombed out?
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in
The
his
rest
eye.
of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
We're communists, aren't we?
Thinking men have opinions on these things.
That's how it
Present
should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess. Now they rule us. Hidden shame. Coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think. I just do.
Preposterous! Surely you don't mean it. I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Stupid music.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
How does Felipe III factor into this?
He doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Who was
Damn
Rizal?
Frisell. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution. True
Guillemot?
king in both blood and mind, led Revachol before Frisell. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Oh, minus one for throwing the bull in the sea.
Ah, yes! King Philip III, on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected.
Alright, you're in the way now.
What this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king be?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. Powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs.
Revachol would be a different place if more people realized that. We could still be the...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weirdness in his voice now. He heard this rant many
The
times before.
Carabineer doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Right.
Can we talk to this guy, or is it the same conversation?
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
He missed
Yes,
sandwich.
that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day? Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Oh, come on. You guys heard something?
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would
Oh, my
like
shoulders
to
kill me
assist.
tonight.
You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the gauche caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
He means caviar socialists.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I
She's sure right.
always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
Sounds a bit like you're holding something back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René?
Oh.
I'm not anyone impotent in the Union. I just know Evrard.
Who the hell is Everett?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
History knows
The
you.
old soldier mumbles something under his breath. and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Are you a union
Oh,
member?
in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
In many ways?
Oh, yes.
So you're not actually...
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's a big deal in the Union, and now the illusion is disintegrating before your and Renee's eyes. He doesn't know anything, because no one tells him anything. He's an outsider.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate the socialist rabble. But even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I had these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Are you a caviar socialist?
I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer.
How can you write those if you're not political?
Officer, I have a vivid imagination. And like I said, I have a way with words. That's enough. No need to sink into politics.
He just fluffs it up.
Of course. Don't sink into anything. Don't sink into any fight. Only sink into your couch.
So you are a weatherman.
I prefer highly adaptable myself. Has a better ring to hit, don't you think?
Yeah, a little bit.
Come on, you.
Closes his eyes like he's never going to open them again.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Let me get it.
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew their craft. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below. And is that mayonnaise?
Don't be a dick, Gaston. There's plenty for everyone.
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
You can barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter and marinated onions emanating from the sandwich is driving your mind in a singular direction. It must be
friends.
yours.
Just share it.
Fuck off! It's mine!
He jerks away immediately, startled by his own reaction.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Nah. They don't know me. No one knows me. Numerous balls really of a real man. We've already fucked with this a bunch of times, haven't we?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and
Okay, that's the bookstore. Where did we see this pawn shop? No, that's the restaurant, or the Whirling Winds. Oh, we don't have anything to sell anymore, though. We got rid of... our, bull.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with.
she looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Turns around her magazine without waiting for you to respond.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Come on, watch that tail, fish. How long has it been
I
there?
don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thanks for your help. What about this reality?
You mean what reality? Economic reality or...
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Yes.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
15's the extra
Yeah.
time to learn.
That's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
What about the
I
physical
don't
reality
know.
then?
What about it?
Where
We're
are
in
we?
Frit
No, I meant, where are we on a larger
as
scale?
mankind or as a nation or...
What will her essay prompt be?
As mankind.
in a good place.
She rubs her face
I
thinking.
mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know.
She shrugs and folds her magazine back. What time is
I
it?
don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
What is the
When
revolution?
ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
What about the one we had here in Rivershire?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
What's up with this
Our
coalition?
government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
All right.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister.
What's in there?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. You're there, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Say nothing, just take it in.
Guess not, no.
Just look at the walls behind her and adjust
Good
her head.
thing you're an unrecovering alcoholic then.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Know this, you will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol.
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says. Should
we buy a beer? It's $3. We gotta have a room. I don't want to sleep out on the floor. We gotta figure out a way to get some more money. Alright, that's the racist guy. We don't have cigarettes for Kuno. I don't want to take Lee over there because we took the boots. That looks like it should be something. What was back here? Oh yeah, did we never figure out how to get up there? We have never figured out how to get up there yet. Did we not come in here before? What's going on in here? Mouse crawls in the bathroom tiles. Actual mouse. Alcohol. How do we drink the alcohol? Okay, that goes to the balcony. Let's go to the balcony. I don't know if we've been up there yet. On this side, at least. Hey, Laura! Hey, Laura, I was here last week and I have no idea what's going on. The curtain shifts just a little, like someone's watching from within. Who's watching us? We totally did not come up here. But we need to get up there to those fucking bottles. Okay, that's Homeboy. We gotta come up there later. Okay. What's going on, Nibbler? You got anything else for me, old lady?
Give me a moment.
Nope. It's at this balcony.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is it been the corners?
Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
You're a miner? Don't you have a real
Does
home?
anyone in a city like this? Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
It's
It
not very
doesn't
nice.
have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
So basically all I'm doing right now is looking for money, I guess, but and information, I really don't have an idea. I'm just kind of
Shoot,
wandering around
Piggy.
talking to people.
It's what you do, isn't it?
Catch you later, Cindy. Have we been up here? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I don't remember what was in here, though. Did we come in here? I guess we had to have. 100 tiny feet scurry beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Okay. Oh, fish. What do we have new in our inventory? That flashlight wasn't there earlier. What's our mission? Do we need to drink some of this? Find booze and drink it. Alright.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens. Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds.
Should we drink it?
Wow. The gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
Are we drinking? Well, Nibbler says beautiful alcohol. That was earlier, though. Do we want to break our sobriety? I mean, look at us. Yeah, what do we think? Oh, we got 4 drinks of it? We're going to take a drink.
There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
Come on home, baby.
You see a flash of teeth, a young woman smiling at you near some railway overpass in your ruined past. She is gorgeous, and she is yours.
What will be the repercussions if I take that sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
Some mental stuff.
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop.
Hey, we got
real
30 experience,
detective.
though.
Incredibly well done.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills. Physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, and shivers. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your morale. And remember,
From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Investigate the Doom commercial area. She lives inside a chimney. Alright, let's go back to the bookstore.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
It's locked. Oh, I didn't even see Kendrick say what's up. I'm sorry, dude. You got lost in the shuffle in there. All 3 fucking messages. Yeah, I know. I'm a fucking idiot.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
Fucking cool now. There's still a whole area that I don't remember. Oh, we got some trash over here we can pick up? Oh no, we don't even have our bag in our hand, that's why. Maybe. No?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south.
I don't remember what time we gotta buy a room by. No sane person would ever put their head in such a machine. Okay, what machine? Ooh, spooky. Alright, we're looking for a chimney. We're saving it right now. Where are you at on that one, Laura? Come on now, girl. A large demijohn full of a strange liquid. Wild animals search in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of blades. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. Nice. Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
Sounds
But we
surprisingly
are looking for a
cautious.
fridge, and we are pressed for time, so...
On the other hand, it's not that I'm not interested in abandoned radio computers.
You think I should turn
Maybe the body has stopped decomposing somehow. I don't know. You're in charge of this expedition, officer.
on?
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open. It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This music
This
is
where
weird.
the memory should go.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay, we're gonna come back to that. Scribbled across the notebook, developers the most advanced RPG universe.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on, how do I know what those are?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic. Unclear.
For what?
It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Capillaries? So we're dealing with something medical here?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Who's the game
Someone
master?
very important.
Okay, well, duh.
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
It's a game, then who's
Whoever
playing?
decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say
The
that?
schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
What we got here?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes
Look at that
like some
dry.
ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out
Welkins.
autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins, with organs shining under
Like an
their skin.
elf?
And even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? You should adopt one of those Welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a Welkin.
I'm a welcome.
One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
Who are these creatures?
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Lieutenant nods at the Welkin's facial hair. Let's
Just
move
look
on.
at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone. The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe." This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the market.
This is like an
grid,
RPG
the
game
grand
this guy
scheme of production
making here?
and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Dia looks at the frigid ice fields of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details." The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s. Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise."
Okay, what do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Someone tried to exercise a curse using technology. It looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
No, that's not it. I think it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do
Two
that?
call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
Has anyone done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interstellary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WiiWare board game, with heat death thrown in.
With heat death. Okay, so he's a nerd.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
No idea.
What do you think happened
They
to the
stopped
company?
filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
He tilts his head thinking. They were saying they thought this could work. It was just a play. It was just a play to cheat money out of their investors' pockets. The curse got to them. I see no explanation. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. Do we have any money? Let's give them money so we can make it even bigger.
it's too late for that, I'm afraid.
He says, looking around the derelict room. The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Oh, we weren't done in here yet. Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated flyer. A steel water blade sparing a slipstream rotor. Production schedule. Filament memory. Is that Emma's Aitler? I should be able to put the memory in there,
Tiles
right?
on the cube are still like a smooth draw. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter?
I hope so.
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production
The
schedule?
filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean the glowing thing I put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
I don't know.
If you are unsure, could you please take a look?
How do we do that?
Open the hatch on the compartment. Don't touch the wires. A current is running through it, but the core is safe. There's a filament inside. I need to know what it's called.
It's called the production
Good.
schedule.
Please repeat the password.
Password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved. You should ask her for a hint.
Password, really bad passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
This is the police.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password? Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
We got another room to look
Fortress
into.
accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Okay.
One moment.
You hear her flip through a catalog before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
Wow.
Any other questions?
You hear her ask when her connection finally improves. That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Nothing happens. The filament slides out of...
I still feel like we should leave that in there. Man, I don't know where to go. Oh, we leveled up? I didn't even know we leveled up. We must have had 2 points last time because we were able to do both those last. It's all good though. We can unlock another one now. What's this one do? You see yourself from above, you pass out the bottle of blue towels, house of room, blah 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 blah. He puts on his disco clothes and gets... Hey, let's do that one. Can we open them?
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This must be where the entity lives.
Okay, let's come back to that. Look around first. Floorboards creak. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. I mean, somebody lives up here. Oops. Alright, let's go search that other room first, and then we're gonna fuck with the ghost. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:30. Man, we just finally got into some shit. It's the fridge.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
Nice.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Thanks, Kim.
Of course. A giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hand and his face bathed in the harsh light of the open
Just
fridge.
what we were looking for. Let's see what's inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
This is clearly the fridge. It's big enough for 2 corpses.
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough, too.
But the optics on this are awful, he thinks. We need to be as silent as we can. Your visual confirms you could fit 2 more bodies in the ice bear fridge.
Shall we go and get the body then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
The two of you. Easily. The body is heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the bed. Then 10 more to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Beautiful. Dead body in a nice bare fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
You've definitely earned a drink after this. Perhaps even some pagan rites.
Really? You think it's good work? Not sure I believe you.
Of course you don't. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in a nice bare fridge. This does not leave this room.
I think this is a glorious achievement and people need to hear about it. We did our best with the means at our disposal.
Did we though? Okay, maybe we did. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
We gotta stop. We're gonna come back to this. Let's look around real quick. An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Frozen ice cream maker that's still running. Nosafed.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black...
No, we're not messing with that right now. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Insane mesh tank top. We'll put that on. What's our shirt give us? +1 conceptualization, -1 suggestion, and we're gonna get +1 drama. Fucking right, it's fishnet. Nice. Man, we haven't done shit. I guess we got all these done. Okay, that takes us out of the basement. They cellular windows. People whose feet are shuffling by on the street. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Alright, let's just grab everything we can grab. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
THC. Alright, well, we're going to stop right here, guys. Drop a like if you haven't already. Drop a sub if you're new. Man, just when we got going, I hate it. I hate work. I hate it. Anyway, drop a like if you haven't already, guys. Jump us up if you're new. Nibbler, Kendrick, Laura. Miss you guys. Thanks for popping in. I'm out.